So today we'll be talking about tools. What set should you buy? What should be your first set, a budget set? Let's just get into that. So the first thing I really recommend buying would be safety glasses and a pair of gloves. Safety glasses just because, it's just protect your eyes. Safety first, pair of gloves, safety first, like I said. Keeping your hands clean once you're done too. Second thing I want you to buy will be a 3/8 set ratchet with the sockets, a 1/4 inch ratchet with the socket. It doesn't have to be individual. I know they sell nice sets in Harbor Freight. I'm gonna link a couple pictures with the links with a couple tool sets that I really highly recommend. Recommend getting a breaker bar, a 3/8 and a 1/2 inch breaker bar. I recommend an electric ratchet if you're going more advanced, and a 1/2 inch impact gun, which is taking out the tires and big bolts. Highly recommend that. It really helps, kills the time if you're looking to more advanced. But if you want to stick with the regular ratchet and a breaker bar, old school, it's on the budget, so you can do that. Another tool that I really highly recommend, I'll say a nice pair of pliers, filter wrenches. If you can find, there's a lot in Harbor Freight. Like I said, Harbor Freight is like one of the best places to buy for the, you get what you paid for. But in a sense, I never really had issues with Harbor Freight. I just feel like a Snap-on is highly overpriced. No reason for you to buy a tool that costs $700-800 when you can buy it for like $200. And Harbor Freight itself gives out lifetime warranty, if you remember. What else I would recommend? A nice magnet tray, just to keep the bolts in a safe spot. A nice magnet tray. Some WD-40 just to have, some PB blaster just to have. Some anti-seize, some Loctite, just basic little stuff that I know along the way, basic little things along the way that I know you're gonna end up using. I also recommend a nice set of pry bars, just to be able to pry stuff out, and maybe a brake tool. I know there's a couple toolkits Harbor Freight sells that I have on my own. Pretty cheap. I believe it was only like $25 for a nice tool set. And it's like the hand crank one, but I prefer that one just because I could tackle some German cars or some American cars that have the little 2 studs in order to close the pistons on the calipers. There's a couple little things, I really highly recommend. But, basic tools, these tools will get you ready very far. I highly recommend getting a jack, a 3-ton jack, and 2 towers, just to, be able to do like racks and stuff like that if you want to do, bigger jobs. Highly recommend that. Get that. A 3-ton jack is highly recommended. A piece of wood, if you're messing with like motor mounts and stuff like that, get a nice block of wood, which is, you can probably find that at Home Depot. That's like the basic tool set, and if you have any questions, let me know. If I forget anything, I'll most likely just link it in the bio, and yeah, you can figure it out from there. So those are the tool sets I highly recommend. Hopefully this could take you far in your career or whatever it is that you're trying to pursue.